Hey guys, it's Hannah here and today I have a haul for you. This is part 1 of 2 of a lot of Christmas shopping that I have been doing. There is a part 2 coming up. This is Mecca, Sephora and Beautylish. Part 2 will be Colourpop and other online retailers. And then I'll probably have a part 3 of Beauty Bay and Sephora and other things, and then another If you don't know, I was on a beauty budget for this year and I stuck to it really well until the end of October. And then I lost it. So as of, losing everything, not everything, just one thing. So before all of this, none of this is included in my beauty budgeting that I'd been doing. But I know, some of it is. At the start of October, I'd spent $1,038 on skincare and makeup. I didn't include hair care, but that's what I was at as of the start of October, which technically was over budget. I'd budgeted myself $100 a month, which sounds like a lot to a lot of people, but so I'd started going, this was in October, no, middle of October. I was on $1,038, so I'd started going into my November budget, but I wasn't there yet. And I can tell you now that the things I've purchased since then are way over the $162 I had left to spend. But I maintained it very well, and these things are all things that I'm very happy with. So far, there's nothing that I've regretted purchasing. I was very, 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 I believe, self-controlled when Mecca holiday released. At the Sephora US VIB sale, I was very, I believe, self-controlled because I'd budgeted how much I had to spend and that was it. But I did go over my original beauty budget for the year. So let's just get into the things I've purchased in the last couple of months. So first things first, let's go with Beautylish. So I purchased this during the gift card event, which was, when was the gift card event? Gosh. The last weekend in October. So it was like it was early because the Shane and Jeffree launch, the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson launch was on the usual weekend of the gift card event, so they moved the gift card event the weekend before. I wonder how many issues there was with that launch. I'm not surprised. So I did get a couple of these things are technically birthday presents because it is my birthday when I'm filming this. So I got them today and they're from these sites. So first thing I got was a My Kitco PVC pot. It's probably the most boring item I'll show. I have a wedding that I'm doing the makeup for this coming Friday, and my brush cups are very full, particularly when I'm doing a 7-person bridal party. I like to take multiples of the same type of brush, so I don't have to rush clean, but like I still clean between every client, but I'll usually I'll clean them and I'll set them off so I'm using a different, like I have basically 2 sets of my kit of brushes that I use on alternating clients. That's usually how I do it when I have a big party. So my brush cups are overflowing, so I grabbed this to store some of my brushes in for that and to just keep in my kit. I got a Juno & Co microfiber velvet sponge. This I technically didn't get in the beauty card event. This I got when Erin and I placed an order for the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star collection. This automatically used my gift cards that I'd earned from my event, from the gift card event. So it took us under the free shipping cap. So I needed to spend like $2 to get to the free shipping cap instead of paying like $10 shipping. So I bought myself a Juno & Co microfiber velvet sponge, which is like $6. I've used it. I don't quite know how I feel about it yet. I like it for the face. I don't know how I like it for concealer because it can't quite get around my eyes. But as I said in my last video, I currently have lash extensions on. So it's harder to get around my eyes anyway at the moment. So I don't know if it's the sponge's fault. I plan to just have the extensions on till the end of December. I've had them on for all of November, and then December, like I've just had them infilled for the first time. I went 3.5 weeks without infills, and they weren't too bad. They weren't the worst my lash lady has seen, but I just had like chunks missing by that point, so I needed to get them infilled. And then I just plan to get them off after Christmas because I'm not upkeeping these in America. So yeah, I don't know if it's the sponge or the lashes, so I want to try the sponge again with concealer once I don't have the lashes on, is where that story was going. So picked that up, and then I did pick up the Mini Controversy palette. Erin picked up we got the bundle, the Mini Controversy and the Conspiracy palette. Erin kept the Conspiracy palette. I took this one. I have used this once, and I have to say, of the colors that drew me to this palette, I'm very, very happy. I think if this wasn't in collaboration with Shane Dawson, I wouldn't have purchased it. Because basically that's how much of the palette I would use. I don't even know if I would use Flat Earth. I'm very glad I got this edition of it and not the new edition with the green, purely because I actually really like Cry on My Couch as a setting the lid shade. So in that, when I did use it, I did use the other 5 shades. So Cry on My Couch, My Boyfriend's Purse, Controversy, Diet Root Beer, My Apology, and Exposed. So I have used all the colours that I would use, and I did really like the look that came out of it. I would obviously kind of use these 3 as an everyday look. My Apology is beautiful. It definitely did cling to the eyes a lot, but I kind of knew that going in. It's technically one of the pressed pigments that can stain the eyes, so yeah. Back to the gift card event. I picked up 2 items from Charlotte Tilbury. The first was the Airbrush Flawless Finish Micro Smooth Powder in No. 1 Fair. So it looks like this. I have used this. It is super soft, super beautiful, but it does slightly deepen up my concealer. So when I'm using something like the Too Faced Born This Way Swan, totally fine, because that's a kind of brightening concealer on me. If I'm wearing anything that's kind of my skin tone, it deepens it up too much for me. So, I don't know, I haven't used it all over the face yet. I do definitely need to still play with it. It feels beautiful, it blurs beautifully, but I'm not 100% sold on it yet, which is kind of sad. And then, this is technically a birthday present. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in Marie Antoinette. These are both Jam Beauty 9 made me buy it purchases, because Jessica Braun, she loves these products. She loves that powder, and she loves this eyeshadow as a single shadow colour, and it is so beautiful, and I've wanted it for forever. But now that I look at it, no, my Tom Ford's definitely cooler toned, right? Now I'm really scared that I bought something that no, this is definitely cooler toned. This is the Tom Ford Cream and Powder Eye Color in Young Ananias. Yeah, so it's definitely more cooler and more sparkly. It's like, yeah, so that's the Charlotte Tilbury Marie Antoinette, and that's Tom Ford Young Ananias. So it's got a lot more sparkle to it. But they are quite similar, but I can definitely see myself getting a lot of wear out of that eye cream, definitely. And then the last 2 things I picked up at the gift card event were from Jeffree Star, and that is the Magic Star Concealer and Powder. So I have used the concealer, I haven't used the powder yet. I got the shade C3, and my star came broken, and it's very upsetting. My little star on the top is missing its top bit, and it's very upsetting. But, so I got the shade C3. This is definitely my winter shade. Not that I get particularly dark in summer, But it's definitely quite a brightening shade on me. I probably could have gone up to C5 even. But with that Charlotte Tilbury powder, it's really nice. It's because it deepens it up a little bit, which is kind of good in this sense. It's very, very, very matte. It's very matte. I was wearing this yesterday and I worked all day, then we went to a movie, then we went to dinner for my birthday because I have a hen's night to go to tonight, so can't go out for dinner tonight. But I looked in the mirror in the bathrooms and it's like at the restaurant and it's like they're the mirrors that tell you everything, and the rest of my face had started getting nice and fresh and then my under eyes are just so matte. I was like, interesting. And I'd use my normal, like, everyday matte face stuff on the rest of my face. So it was just kind of like how matte my under eyes had stayed was quite interesting. But I like that. That's fine by me. And then the Magic Star setting powder I've yet to use. Yet to even play with this one. So it has the J Star on it. Oh, and it's got a good, oh, I like this. It has like the sifter, like the open close sifter. So you can kind of see. So I did get the shade Fair, because I am very fair. I'm not the fairest of the fair, but I am quite fair. I'm that fair that most drugstore foundations don't go light enough for me, so that's kind of where I'm at in the fair spectrum. But this feels really soft. Why does... It's because I have glitter eyeshadow on my hand. I was freaking out for a second then. Like, why is there glitter? Because I have that Tom Ford shade still on my hand. But it feels really smooth, it feels really nice, and I'm excited to put that on my face. Let's go to Mecca Christmas launches. I did all of this online and I feel like I was very contained. First thing I picked up was the Origins Joyful Masks Nature Infused Mask Duo to Detox and Hydrate. So it comes with a mini of the Drink Up Intensive and a mini Clear Improvements. I am really bad at masking. I really enjoy when I mask, but I'm really bad at doing it regularly. So minis are very good for me. I had a mini of the Clear Improvements, which still wasn't finished, but I gave it to Erin because her skin was freaking out when this came in. So Clear Improvements is already in my bathroom because I have used it. And then this is for the plain and for America because this is the best hydrating mask that I have found that is a leave-on product. It's an overnight hydrating mask with avocado and Swiss glacier water. It keeps my skin nice and hydrated on the plane, and then we'll be going to freezing temperatures because, you know, going to New York in the middle of January, smart idea. But so I imagine my skin will get quite dry because of the heat and then like forced heat and the cold air, and I'm expecting my skin to freak out and to need this. So this is a 30ml 1/4 ounce, so it can go in my carry-on and it should be enough to last the trip. Then I picked up a NARS pack. I'm a sucker for NARS packs because I love NARS minis. This is the Soft Core Afterglow Lip Balm Blush set, and I got the shade Dolce Vita. So it comes with the Afterglow Balm in Dolce Vita, which is basically why I wanted this set. So I've heard so many good things about these stupid lip balms, and I was like not buying just a lip balm. So it looks like this. I know I like the shade Dolce Vita because I've used up a full size of the blush, a mini of the lip pencil, the like lip crayon, and I've used the sheer lipstick before, so I know I like the shade. So that's that. And then it did come with a mini Dolce Vita blush, which, as I said, I have panned before. It is a colour I can quite easily wear and very much enjoy, so I was okay having another mini of that in my collection. Then from Hourglass, okay, I only got one thing from each brand. I'm really proud of myself. I got the Scattered Lights Glitter Eyeshadow Collection. So, something that was on my list for the Sephora sale was the full-size scattered light glitter eyeshadow in the shade Ray, which is this one here. So I wanted the full size of this, but I already have a full size in Aura, and I know I'm never going to finish these. So the full size is 3.5 grams, and this is still 2 grams of product, so it's still something I'm never going to use up. And when I saw it was in this set, I decided to get the set instead because I get the color I wanted, and then I get a limited edition burgundy shade, which I love burgundy eyeshadow, so it was fine by me. And then I didn't know how I'd feel about this gold. Like, this is foil, it's a permanent color, it's been out, it never really kind of called to me, but I have it on today and I really enjoy it. So I'm really glad I picked up this set. This looks like a really scary, very yellow gold, which is not my kind of gold at all. Like, even next to my eye, it doesn't even look like it's the same color. But on the eye, it's a really gorgeous gold with a gold sparkle. So, swatches, Hannah, goodness gracious. So, like, even in swatches, it, like, looks very, very bright yellow. So, but it's just not that scary on the eye. And then the burgundy shade is Molten. This was limited to this pack. As I said, I love a good berry burgundy eyeshadow quite a bit. So, and that sparkle is so pretty. It's basically Max Cranberry with glitter in it, which is fine by me. And then the shade that I was looking most forward to, which is Ray. I think I'm going to wear this for the wedding. This gorgeous bronzy champagne with silver sparkle. So pretty. So pretty. Clean my hand off. And then the last thing I picked up from Mecca Christmas. It's a good thing Mecca didn't have Afterpay when Christmas started, because this would be an even bigger haul. Is the Bare Minerals Flutter and Flush Mascara and Blush Duo. Now, I still have my eye on the other Bare Minerals duo that has a blush in it, purely because this is an incredible value. This was $23. This blush is normally $35. This is a full-size blush. This is a full-size mascara that's normally $30. How they made the set $23, I don't understand. So I did buy this for the blush. I have tried the mascara. I don't mind it. I think it's quite nice. But I basically bought it for this blush because I've heard amazing things about the Bare Minerals Gen Nude blushes, and the shade Call My Blush was in my cart to, like, in my wish list to purchase at one point in time. So to get it in the pack at such a discount is gorgeous. So this is just a really pretty pinky blush that blends so softly into the skin. The other set has a more mauvey blush, which is why I'm kind of tempted. And it has a liquid lipstick, and I don't mind the Bare Minerals liquid lipstick formula, so yes. And then finally from Sephora, they had a Halloween offer going on where if you spend a certain amount on certain items, you got different percentages off. It was really weird, but there was stuff that I wanted that was included, and between Mum, Erin and I, we got up to the highest threshold, which gave you 50% off, so we got them. So the first thing is a Marc Jacobs set, which has been on my wish list for a year now. So I technically planned to pick this up at the Sephora 20% off sale last year, but I just didn't get around to it. And then they didn't have a 20% off sale this year in Australia. In October. I think they had one earlier, which was weird. So as this is called the Jeweled Eye, this is the Fall 2018 Runway Collection. So as I said, it's over a year old, this But I think the eyeliner should still be fine and the mascara will still be fine. Because I will use it as soon as I get my lash extensions off because I love this mascara. So it comes in this little bag, as all Marc Jacobs runway collections do. I purchased the set of this the year before, like the 2017 set. And it was basically the same stuff except a different eyeliner colour, which is fine with me. And it came with a more burgundy little bag. But this is a little makeup bag. It comes with a full-size Velvet Noir mascara, which is my favourite mascara. A little mini Marc Jacobs blacker eyeliner, which is my favourite black eyeliner. But I think I'll give that one to Erin because I have a full-size still on the go and another mini, I'm pretty sure. And then the thing that sealed the deal, because I will always take those two products in anything. But this has been on this colour of the Glam Glitter Highlining Gel Eye Crayons to the shade Glam Jam. I have one in the shade Glitz Blitz, which is a really pretty coppery shade. So I already had this one, I already knew I liked the formula. And I also really enjoy burgundy eyeliner. And this Glam Jam was the other colour that I had on my list. And this is beautiful burgundy eyeliner with sparkle in it. And it is so pretty. And I cannot wait to get my lash extensions off so that I can wear it. I'm probably going to wear it for Christmas and not care that I have lash extensions on. And because I'm going to get them off after Christmas, and it's okay if some of them fall out. Fine. It's totally fine. I've been so good at not wearing eyeliner while having these on. And then the other thing I picked up in that sale was a Sephora brush set. I have a couple of Sephora Pro brushes. These are not Sephora Pro brushes though. These are just Sephora collection brushes. So they're not meant to be as good, I don't think. But the set was like $68 and then it was half price, and it has these really pretty handles. So I bought it because that's what you do. This was the item that took us to getting 50% off, so I didn't feel super bad about it. So this is the sequin brush collection. So it has glitter in the handles and they're all little pointy things. And it's a 4-piece, this is called the face brush set, and they had an eye brush set, but it does come with a fluffy eye brush. Like a flat, kind of fluffy packing brush. Comes with an angled contoury blush brush, which is kind of large, I feel. I don't have my angled blush brush in there. It comes with this, I think this is meant to be a foundation brush. I feel like this would be a really good cream contour brush, honestly. It's like got an angle, I don't know, it's really cool. Or like, I don't know. I'm interested to play around. And then a standard round powder brush, which is probably the only brush out of this collection I won't use because I don't like this shape of powder brush. That is purely personal preference. This actually may end up in my kit because I like it on other people, just not on myself. Interesting. So those are the things I've picked up from Beautylish, Mecca and Sephora recently. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you've picked up recently in the comments down below. I'd love to know. And do click subscribe to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.